Let's begin, Mr. President, with regional peace and stability as well as continental peace. What role is Uganda playing and is committed to playing to ensuring peace and stability, particularly in the East African corridor?
Our role in Africa, it can only be two elements. Element number one, to tell the Africans the medicine we used. Because there is this medicine which seems to have helped us. So when I meet, wherever I meet, I say, please, the antibiotic I used. And the antibiotic has 4 elements: patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy. And secondly, where our help is required, we help. And we're able to help. Okay. Our soldiers will go anywhere and they will not say, oh, why are you taking me to Somalia? Because he knows. He knows that for the future of Africa, Somalia needs Uganda and Uganda needs Somalia.
Let's talk about democracy and the rule of law in Uganda. Recently, you talked about elections that were held during the pandemic and all. I understand you called on some opposition leaders to meet and all that. My question is President Yoweri Museveni willing to meet your critics and opponents to hash out, because as you said, it's patriotism and building the country together, to talk?
We are meeting, we have a group called IPOD, Interparty
Advisory Committee?
Yes.
Something like that. Okay.
We have a few who don't come, who don't want to come, that don't attend. Otherwise, we have been having this for the last, actually, almost 10 years now. We discuss everything, party funding. We said the government must fund them following a certain formula according to the numerical strength of the parties in parliament.
Some of these minor parties, as you call them, are saying that the political space appears to be narrowed, and that when they go about meeting their constituents or meeting their supporters, security agencies, including police, are used to stop them. Sometimes they are beaten, sometimes they are dispersed. How do you respond to such criticism, Mr. President?
The friction was over the corona time. Actually, they are the ones who caused the second wave. So second wave of corona should be opposition wave. That's how we get into some friction. Otherwise, there's no, the radios. Uganda has got one of the freest media in the world. Check how many radio stations are there. They say whatever they want to say. If they break the law, they are accused in court and they fight it out.
One of your critics made waves with claims of torture by the military, and that he has the scars to prove it. They had known you to be against torture, but this is happening. So when you hear that, Mr. President, how do you respond to that?
Well, it's true that some of the people were tortured. I have got some, I've not confirmed about that one, but I have confirmed some other cases. And I took it up with the, because you see, the part of the problem of Africa is capacity building. We are building armies and security forces. These come with, sometimes they come with traditional ideas from the village, or they get imported ideas from the former colonialists, like for instance, the police force, which was here during the colonial times. They were using those methods. The answer for those is, apart from the documents are there, the laws are there, but the sensitization, to tell them that first of all, torture is not necessary.
Your opponents say Mr. President has been in power since 1986. What at all does he want to achieve that he hasn't achieved? What does he want to do? Children born since 1986 have known only one leader and one leader only, President Yoweri Museveni. They said it is about time Mr. President goes to his farm, takes care of his grandchildren, and then leave it to the young generation to continue what he has built. How do you respond to them, Mr. President?
I thought those people were Democrats. I thought they were Democrats because that's a decision that is taken by the electorate. The electorate. First of all, the problem we have is that all those actors have no mission. They just want power. For us, it is not the question of who or who is to be in power. Our understanding is the what. What is to be done? If we have done something on the patriotism, good. That's why we have got some good results. That's why Uganda is not a failed state. That's why we don't have the UN here to guard us, to defend us, or France to bring troops here to defend us as if there are no people here.